What's up, Royals? It's me, Kai. Hope you're doing well. And in this video, we're going to take a look at some of my favorite holdbacks from the 2020 season. So stick around. You're watching Lucas Landon Royals. In one of my previous videos, I showed you my top 5 most favorite animals from the first half of this breeding season. I'll leave a link to that video up here in the corner so you can go and check that out. This is a continuation. I'm going to show you 5 more animals from the second half of the breeding season. So let's get started. All right, we're gonna start off with what I think is gonna be the most visually pleasing looking out of the entire bunch. And this is a September hatchling. She is a Firefly Enchi pied. This is the most number of codoms I've gotten into pied so far. Take a look at that head. Look at that, so clean, so nice and uniformed, nice striping, really, really bright. And that is all due to the fire and a lot of pattern from that Enchi. Gorgeous animal. I think another dose of Enchi maybe. I don't want to lose this white right here. So maybe not Enchi, maybe some Orange Dream, maybe some Yellow Belly. I think that's gonna really, really amp this up. So that is this girl. I'm gonna put her away. We'll get the next one out. Next up, we have this really, really silver looking Axanthic, and this is a fire Axanthic, 50% heifer pied, but I think that she will definitely prove out to be pied. Look at those tracks underneath. And this is a really cool animal. This is the first time I produced Axanthics, and in this clutch, which was from a het to a visual pairing, I should have only gotten 50% Axanthic hatchlings, but turned out I got all Axanthics. The only drawback to that clutch was that they were all males and this was the only female. I thought I had maybe 2 females from that clutch, but turns out that other one was a male as well, so I only got 1 female. So this one has a bit of a sentimental value because, you know, kind of the only one in the entire clutch that I'm holding back. So beautiful animal, really, really silver. I'm working with a lot of really, really nice quality Axanthics, just actually 3 females as my base stock. So hoping that we'll be able to keep this beautiful silver color going into adulthood. And next up is this Orange Dream Enchi Clown. And I gotta say, I got so many projects in mind for this girl. Really, really nice to have an animal, a clown that doesn't have pastel. I have a lot of clowns that have pastel in them. And sometimes in a project, the pastel just kind of ruins it. So happy that this one doesn't have it. Look at that. I like how the Enchi kind of breaks up all the pattern, makes it clean. I think that's more of an Enchi head stamp than a Orange Dream. And then the Orange Dream just adds more of the orange coming up from the belly and making it clean. I think we got to add more orange dream to this, more yellow belly, maybe something to amp it up a little bit more like fire. So that is the plan for this one, and a few other top secret genes that I want to add to this one. And speaking of pastels, take a look at this girl. This is a pastel extreme gene clown. Not in the top 5, but definitely an honorable mention. And just look at how rich and deep these oranges are. Typically, a pastel clown wouldn't be as orange. And this is all that pastel extreme genes doing. Those just reacting really well in the clown. Take a look at that. That is a fantastic looking girl. Just an honorable mention here, and let me get out the next one. Next honorable mention goes to this beautiful pinstripe hypo 50% heifer puzzle female. This was my first season hatching Xanthics and hypos, so this was a cool clutch because the female, I wasn't sure if the mom was a het or a visual hypo. Based on the odds that I got, which was more than 50%, I would say that she is more likely to be a visual hypo than a het, because the dad is a het. And this was a gorgeous girl. I actually got 3 of these pinstripe hypos. One of them was a male, 2 females, and I got some other combos in the mix as well. So holding back on the females, hoping that I could prove them out to be het for puzzle. Gorgeous. I'm gonna put this one away. Next up is another one of my favorites from this season. First time producing hypos, like I said, and I was lucky enough to produce this double visual Hypo pied. I actually got 2 of them out of this clutch. Like I said, really lucky because the pairing was a Enchi pied pos het hypo to a Coral Glow pied pos het hypo, and ended up proving both of them out to be het for hypo, and I got 2 of these in a clutch. So really happy about that. I want to squeeze in one more honorable mention. After I showed the Hypo pied girl off, thought about this one, which is a clutch mate. So I'm guessing this would be a 100% het for hypo. This is the only male that I'm keeping back from this clutch. He is a Enchi, running away, Enchi Coral Glow pied. Definitely a pied. Both parents were pieds, and you can see how much pattern that Enchi adds to this animal. And you can see a little bit right back here by the tail, a little bit of the white pied coming through. So nice little handsome devil here, always moving, always shaking, sometimes striking, but nevertheless extremely happy with this one. And the last one on this list is this little albino pied female. Now, I've made albino pies before. They've been quite a challenge. If you follow me on my videos, you probably know why. But this is the only female out of this entire season. 2 clutches of albino pies, or the chance to make albino pies, and this is the only female that came from those 2 clutches. Check out how beautiful she is. Definitely going to hold her back. Probably not going to try to do het-to-het pairings anymore. Going forward, I'll be able to do double visuals to a pied het albino, just to increase my chances going forward. So those were the 5 animals from the second half of the breeding season, and I snuck a few in anyway, just because it's really hard to pick just 5. Let me know if you like the 5 animals from the first half of the breeding season or the 5 animals that you see in this video. Let me know down in the comments below. Personally, I think the animals in the first half of the breeding season were more eye-catchy, more eye candy, and the animals that you saw in this video are more foundation for future breeding just because there's so much recessives and double recessives involved. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and ring that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share, and I'll see you in the new year. Happy New Year, everyone. 2021, here we come.